Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He goes out of bounds, but not before reaching the 49-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense has the football first here today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirby. That means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest could be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And we're going to throw now on first down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Powering through a tackle. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do it, but they cannot panic. Make a couple adjustments and get ready next time they get the ball.
Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Now down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here going that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
Fielding the puck, looking to improve field position here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Look at now throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down after that completion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw again. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Now, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 7-9-0. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Back to pass. It's back. Grab by the receiver. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a third sack and still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action, anything to try to help this quarterback out.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Has the first down and more. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. looking downfield. It's back. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Canes will crank up the tempo.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On a traffic for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled it at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. He's got the first and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
Start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And it's a bunch formation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught. Second down now. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made by the tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the back now goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The pass rush closing in. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Vols looking to cash in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Same tailback, another carry. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Trying to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. And the Volunteers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He breaks free. And they've got him.
Well, this is why the offense coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
With the catch, it's Daniels. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. To throw, it's back. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Good throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? QB tries it again here on second and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
So the offense calls a timeout here as they're forced to the half. And completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get out.
Inside the red zone and still running. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal forward offense.
And the big play negated by the illegal forward pass call. The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Dropping back, it's back. Receiver makes the catch.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Brazell. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. Great move in the open field. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
To the air, it's back. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Dogs. They continue to roll up the score.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And they tack on the extra point.
Tennessee, 28. Miami, 6.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. He'll hand it off. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now that's going to bring up fourth down now in their own territory, and the offense is not having a great day, down big. Pretty soon they're going to have to start taking some risks if they want to try to come back in this game.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. And the Vols will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down after that previous play.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw. It's back. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. He's picked for a third time tonight. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Kirk gets Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And this is going to be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost him.
He'll take a deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Vols are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. That short completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The ball's moving quickly down the field here. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
The back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Motion now from the tight end. They're going to run it here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Working clock with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Volunteers. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Tennessee, 44, Miami, 6.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. It's back. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Staley. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. The course of the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W.